Dear students, in the last session we discussed about angle subtended by a chord at the center. In that, what are the difference between angle subtended by different chords at the center and angle subtended by same chords at the center? If the chords are different, it means the angle subtended by longer chord at the center O is greater than the angle subtended by smaller chord at the center. Second, if the two chords are equal in a circle, the angle subtended by them at the center are also equal. In this class, we are going to study perpendicular from the center to a chord. Perpendicular from the center to a chord. Look at this figure. A circle is with the center O and AB is a chord. A perpendicular line segment OM is drawn from the center to a chord. AB is a chord, OM is a line segment or which is perpendicular to AB, that is OM perpendicular to AB. Not only OM perpendicular to AB, at the same time the perpendicular OM is bisects AB. Bisects means equal two parts, two equal parts. AM equal to BM. So, if OM is a perpendicular line segment drawn from the center O to a chord AB, it divides or it bisects AB into two equal chords. Bisects means two equal parts. So, AM is equal to BM. AM is equal to BM. OM perpendicular to AB, then OMA is equal to OMB is equal to what? 90 degree. ಲಂಬ ಕೋನವನ್ನು ಉಂಟು ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. If OM perpendicular to AB, it bisects a chord. At the same time, angle OMA is equal to OMB, which is equal to 90 degree. Next, theorem. The line drawn through the center of a circle to bisect a chord is perpendicular to the chord. This is the theorem. The line drawn through the center of a circle. Center of a circle is O. The line drawn from the center of a circle to bisect a chord. To bisect a chord. Chord anna eradu equal part madlike. To bisect a chord, which means that bisect a chord, AM equal to BM. AB is already bisected by the perpendicular line OM, which is drawn from the center of a circle. So, bisect a chord is perpendicular to the chord. ವೃತ್ತದ ತ್ರಿಜ್ಯದಿಂದ ಜಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಗೆ ಎಳೆದ ಲೈನು ಇದೆರಡನ್ನು ತುಂಡು ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ OM is perpendicular to AB. OM is perpendicular to AB. Is perpendicular to the chord. In the last class, we discussed generally there are 3 steps required to prove the given theorem. But in some case, we need one more, that is construction. What is the first step to prove the theorem? Yes, we know that is data. Data means what is given in the question or the theorem. What is the data? What is given? The line drawn through the center of a circle to bisect a chord. Bisect a chord is called data. This is the first step. ಅವರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. So, if OM bisects AB, what is the answer? AM equal to BM. We need to write AM equal to BM. That is called data. So, AM is equal to BM. Second step, what we have to prove? Now, ಏನನ್ನ ಸಾಧಿಸಬೇಕು? What is the question given in the theorem? ಏನು ಸಾಧಿಸಬೇಕು? What to prove? Yes. To bisect a chord, bisect ಆಗಿದೆ, is perpendicular to the chord. Which is perpendicular to the chord? OM perpendicular to AB. So, we have to prove OM perpendicular to AB. By using postulate of the triangles, we have to prove two triangles are congruent. We have only OM is perpendicular to AB, but we need a small construction in this circle. That is third step, construction. Join end points of the chord A and B to the center O. That is join OA and OB. Join OA and OB. Join OA and OB. According to the postulate of the triangles, congruency of triangles, we need two triangles. What next? We have to congruent or to prove three elements, any three elements of one triangle are equal to corresponding three elements of other triangle. Let us take two triangles from the figure. What are they? What are the two triangles constructed or given in this figure or in this circle? Yes, triangle OMA. OMA is the first triangle. What about second triangle? OMB. OMB is the second triangle given. We have to show or we have to prove any three elements of a triangle which are equal to corresponding three elements of other triangle or second triangle. Yes, let us start. What is data given? AM equal to BM. AM equal to BM. AM equal to BM. Two parts of a chord or bisected parts. AM equal to BM, data. AM equal to BM. AM equal to BM, this is the first element. Second, OA and OB. We can say OA equal to OB. Why? Yes, OA and OB are the two radii of the circle. Directly we can write OA equal to OB, radii of the circle. OA equal to OB. Is possible to show OM equal to OM? Yes, OM equal to OM. which is the common side for both triangles, OAM and OBM. So, we have OM equal to OM as a common side of two triangles. Third element, OM equal to OM. We have three elements, equal elements, AM equal to BM, first side, second OA equal to OB, second set, OM equal to OM is the third element. To show two triangles are congruent, we need to prove or we need to show three elements are equal to each other. We have three elements of two triangles, side, side, side. According to postulate of congruency, we have yes, yes, yes postulate. In this case, side, side, side. What is the definition for SSS postulate of congruency or triangles? If three sides of a triangle, are equal to the corresponding three sides of other triangle are equal, then the two triangles are congruent. Two triangles are congruent. According to SSS postulate, we proved that triangle OAM is congruent to triangle OBM. We proved two triangles are congruent. But the question is, we have to prove the line drawn from the center to a chord which is perpendicular to AB. Answer is not completed. We have proved only two triangles are congruent. We proved two triangles are congruent, but one more we have to prove, that is the line drawn from the center to the chord is perpendicular to chord. That is OM perpendicular to AB. To prove OM perpendicular to AB, we have to prove or we have to show OMA is equal to OMB is equal to 90 degree. If angle OMA and OMB equal to 90 degree, it means OM perpendicular to AB. How can we show OM perpendicular to AB, or the two triangles are 90 degree or two triangles are equal? If two triangles are congruent, then the rest of the elements are also equal. Yes, three sides are equal of two triangles OMA and OMB. What about the angles? Yes, three angles are also equal. Angle O equal to O, angle A equal to B. Similarly, angle M equal to M. Our work area is here. We have to prove OMA equal to OMB equal to 90 degree. Yes. Next, angle OMA plus angle OMB. Angle OMB. Angle OMA is equal to angle OMB. Because two triangles are congruent, then sum of two angles is equal to 180 degree. Why is equal to 180 degree? Yes, because AMB is a straight angle. Straight angle means 180 degree. Because OM is a ray on the line AB, it forms two angles. The sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degree because AMB is a straight angle 180 degree. But OM is equal to OMB. We can take two angles. We don't know the angles about OMA and OMB, but we can take x plus x because both are equal. X plus x is equal to 180 degree. Same variable x and x, we can add this to x is equal to 180 degree. X is equal to 180 degree divided by 2 is equal to 90 degree. Here x and OMB is also equal to x. X is equal to 90 degree means angle OMA equal to angle OMB is equal to 90 degree. Is equal to 90 degree. Two angles are equal to 90 degree. It means OM perpendicular to AB. OM perpendicular to AB. Hence we proved OM perpendicular to AB. You have learned in your previous class or in your earlier classes, two sufficient points are required to show or draw a single straight line. How many straight lines are passing through a single point? Yes, infinite many number of lines, straight lines which passing through this point P. Naturally, a question arises in your mind, how many circles we can draw by using this point P? By considering a point P as a center of circle, we can draw one and only one circle. And also, we can draw infinite many circles by using or by taking different radius. If P and Q are the 2 points, how many circles are passing through these 2 points? Yes, here also infinitely many number of circles which passing through the 2 points P and Q. Now, P, Q and R, one more we have, point R. These 3 points are non-collinear points which are not in a straight line. If 3 points are lie in a line, we can say 3 points are collinear. But in this case, P, Q and R are 3 points, non-collinear points. Now the question is, can you draw a circle which passing through these 3 collinear points? Non-collinear points. Is possible? Yes, let us check. The first step, join the 3 points. Join P and Q first, P and Q, then R and Q, R and Q. Next, PQ is a line segment. Similarly, RQ is also a line segment. The second step, take the bisectors of both. Bisector, by using compass, we can draw or we can construct bisector of PQ. How? By taking more than half of PQ, draw 2 arcs at P and Q, then join this is the bisector of PQ. Then draw the bisector of QR, here also by taking more than half of line segment RQ. Draw two arcs join the point of intersection of two arcs. The bisectors of PQ and RQ, which is intersect at a point, the point is called O, or give the name point of intersection is O. Measure the distance from the point O to P, Q and R. The distances are fixed. PO is equal to OQ is equal to OR. Now OP, OQ and OR acts like a radius or three radii, OP, OQ and OR. By using compass or by considering O as the center of the circle, measure OR, OQ and OP. The 3 points are at equidistant from the center O of the circle. So, by joining R, Q and point P, we can draw a beautiful circle. By observing this construction, we concluded that a single circle, we can draw a single circle which passing through three non-collinear points. Okay students, in this class we discussed perpendicular from the center which drawn to the chord which bisects the chords, which means that two parts are equal, and related theorems, and construction of a circle by using three non-collinear points. In the next class, we will discuss some more theorem. Thank you one and all.